Greetings, superior beings, greetings, supreme being. Welcome to Universal Peace, to Jimdo.com. The subject of today I want to talk about is millions of people were killed with HAARP. And you can write comments, like or dislike this video, or not. I mean, they have wireless energy, so it's possible they control the outcome of the YouTube counter and election results done with electronic voting, which is impossible. Electronic voting is an impossibility because of wireless energy. Anyway, the subject is millions of people were killed with HAARP today. And first I light a peace cigarette for universal peace, which has long herbs in it. So I can expand my consciousness. Another thing I do is the yoga head roll exercise. Do it very carefully so you don't break your neck. They lock in on your truncus encephali, your brain stem in reality, with your cancer quake HAARP in Alaska, especially if you're too hard to handle. If you expose their genocide, their incitement to commit genocide, and their illegal torture with their cancer quake HAARP in Alaska. Okay. So millions of people were killed with HAARP. I keep my cap on because it's kind of cold in my room. Millions of people were killed with HAARP. People are brain controlled with it, synthetic telepathy with quantum computers, so most of them will disbelieve you if you tell them the truth. The Malech patent explains synthetic telepathy, how their brain waves and their whole bioelectric field is controlled with HAARP. They have the Patrick Flanagan's neurophone to send voice-to-skull messages in people's own inner voice. And the Hatayama patent explains how their emotions are controlled with quantum computers at the same time. So with every idea they send them in their own inner voice, they can also send them the emotions they want them to have with that idea in reality. And it's possible the Satanists, such as Michael Aquino of the NSA, are the only ones that have this technology, and that they are monitoring others, and people in other countries that have it are using the Satanists to spy and to control people's brainwaves using this technology. Although I have not studied it, I know that the Malech patent is online, so theoretically, or actually in reality, everybody may make such a device, synthetic telepathy machine, remote neural monitoring, synthetictelepathy.com, and then you can of course control people's brainwaves with the quantum computers. But they may not sell such a device, so it's patented in reality. But it means that the Russians can make one, like they made a copy of the Concorde, Tupolev, and as we know, the Concorde does not exist anymore. Yuri Bezmenov has explained 4 phases of active measures. Next thing I wrote was believing and disbelieving is stupid, knowing is smart. Knowledge is king, some people say. Knowledge equals power. False or true? They are illegally spying on millions of people, and the Satanists of the NSA are abusing this new technology to depopulate the earth in violation of the Genocide Convention, and illegally torture everyone who tries to press charges of their illegal directed energy weapon attacks or other illegal population reduction methods and abuse of synthetic telepathy. The torture is done with HAARP in PEP and ADS mode, and remotely controlled hybrid insects are real. They have tortured many teeth out of my mouth, which Timothy Trespass and other death ray torture beam victims have reported about. Everybody has their own program, so everybody is a targeted individual. Because most people are brain controlled, most people do not admit it. I made 2 interesting errors. Okay, the illegal Georgia Guidestones are still standing, and Anonymous did not make a graffiti on them yet. For example, Genocide Convention. This can be airbrushed or with a graffiti spray painted on it, because the Georgia Guidestones are illegal, of course. So you could claim the Georgia Guidestones are a form of civil disobedience, which is something I am against. Though, of course, resistance to the resistance is futile. If resistance is futile, I determined the direction of the beam with a grounded Van der Graaf generator. Only people with a scalar detector or other way to partially deflect their scalar beam are able to determine its direction, the direction of the beam. It could be true. Perhaps I should play the Obama soundboard I inhaled again. So the holy herb should be legalized in reality. And people should have the right to grow these medicines, natural healing medicines, at home. But of course the chemical cancer causing drug cartel doesn't want you to do that. They want to depopulate the earth. And they use their cancer causing chemical and petroleum based cancer drugs to do so, and they make a fortune of making people sick and then giving them more of it, basically. So they make money of making people sick, not of curing people. That's another thing that has to be changed. And no cure, no pay policy, or basically the opposite. If people get sick, then they get money, and if they are cured, then they have to pay some money. Anyway, this is a system they've already implemented in China, for as far as I know. So it makes sense. Instead of the Obama death panels modeled after the Nazi Hitler's death panels, T4 or something, euthanasia program, the end of life order, world order. Anyway, that's endorsed. The Satanic New World Order is endorsed by the Vatican in reality. All Freemasons are Satan worshippers because they worship Lucifer, Satan. All Freemasons, such as Breivik, Vrijmetselaars in Dutch. Yes, so it's possible that no one but me and some handful of people with a scalar detector have determined the direction of the beam, and so most people do not know about it in reality. Only people with a Tesla plasma shield visible on pictures online are able to protect the brain and body against the deadly, slow and soft-kill scalar attacks, which are able to kill people instantly, brain bleeding and heart attacks. Well, if you look at the scalar interferometer of the Russians, the death ray, the ionospheric heater, the thing we're talking about here, then you can see it has 2 balls basically, which look like one of those Tesla coil Van der Graaf generator, I mean, and thus it is possible that that has something to do with the fact that my grounded Van der Graaf generator shielded, deflected part of the scalar beam that was used to do dental torture to me. You can also see on my face over here, if you look closely, well, the lighting is bad at the moment, you cannot see it, but in a straight line you see very small birthmarks and a spot on the left side near my parotid gland, which my mother also had because of the illegal dental torture. I can show you some teeth. I've already done that in another video, so I'm moving on because there are more important things. So only people with a Tesla plasma shield visible on pictures online are able to protect the brain and body against the deadly slow and soft kill scalar attacks, which are able to kill people instantly. And supposedly there are 12 scalar weapon countries, so another question is who controls these in reality. Hybrid insects, cancer causing, barium and chemtrails, inducing of diseases was the next point. Hybrid insects you can Google, you can see them online. So those are insects with a chip inside which they don't need because they control them with synthetic telepathy. So hybrid insects have been made, and the implants people talk about, it's all nonsense to hide that they are controlled with synthetic telepathy by controlling the bioelectric field, which contains their EEG, brainwave, EMG, muscle movement, so bodily functions also have to do with that, and their EKG, their heartbeat in reality. And in reality they are able to induce diseases, do remote surgery, they have millimeter radar, they are able to do things a la Montauk chair, you can read up on that, basically controlling this environment with their brain power, which might, because everything is energy, at a certain point become like poltergeists. They will have the ability to levitate objects and people with their brain power and themselves and other things, which they might already have, and also time travel capability and a permanent cure against aging, the ability to grow younger to any age they want to grow. And these latter things are all theoretical, and time travel capability, but the directed energy weapon torture is not theoretical, because I felt the beam on my hand. Also I'm 100% certain myself that I've been attacked with a directed energy weapon, and because my mother described the attacks, I'm certain she was attacked as well. She was tortured to death. Who did it is another question. If the Satanists under the pedo-psycho Jesuits did that, the military order first and foremost with the torture devices on YouTube, and the satanic inner core in reality pretending to be a religious order that want to depopulate the earth to 500 million to create a satanic new world order. Or if it's someone else doing it, DARPA, or who knows who controls HAARP. They have a fake facility allegedly. According to sources online, the real facility is in Poker Flats, not in Gakona, and that fake facility in Gakona is open to the public every six years in reality. And well, the next subject was cancer causing barium and chemtrails, CIA's evergreen air dispersal units online, cancer causing barium. Monsanto has the aluminum resistant seed, and in reality they've been given legal immunity by your therefore treasonous president, or what they call the Psycho-Obama troll, if they're well informed. Well, so Monsanto also has contaminated our biosphere beyond repair with GMO, food as a weapon, and what else is new? Oh, well, I think you're not going to see, but you can hear the bird eating from the bird feeder in the back. Let's see if we can make it visible. There it is. Now it's flown away because it sees me, basically. Cancer causing barium and chemtrails. Well, that's also done to brain control the people, so they breathe it, they eat it, they ingest it, and it's in their system, the aluminum which is needed to amplify their cancer scalar waves in reality, which they've also used to induce cancer in me, President Chavez, and the other one, Apple from Steve Jobs, and many others. 1 in 3 American males will get cancer according to information on the website. It's a website I had to become a member of, main medical website. I'm not getting the name at the moment, but you can easily Google it. I usually know it, so just to be able to recall it. So they can induce any disease. That was the next point in reality. I want to recall that name, wait a second. Well, perhaps it comes to me later. Because everything is energy, time travel must be possible. My mother, Greetje Hofman Maliepaard, was tortured to death with HAARP because she was a Protestant Christian, and the Jesuits have sworn to kill all Protestant Christians in their extreme Jesuit oath, which you can also find in the Library of Congress, because they consider them heretics. The Third World War is also known as the Jesuits' next Inquisition. So the Third World War is also known as the Seventh Inquisition, basically. And they changed heretics into heretics. They don't control anyone because of this hypnosis. But they also consider all non-believers heretics, so they also want to kill you if you do not believe in any deity, if you don't join the liars that pretend that there is a hereafter and that you have to walk in the front lines and by means of deception thou shalt do war or something. And CBI or something else, I can check it out, perhaps that website. Medscape.com. Cancer strikes 1 in 2 men and 1 in 3 women. Medscape.com. And it's possible they do that with HAARP, so they want to blame everything else, mainly cancer, cell phone radiation, exposure, but that is not allowed basically to press charges of that. So that's weird, because that's definitely one of the causes, which is one of the next points. And well, they want to pretend that it's caused by other things basically. And there are slow kill brain eating vaccine injections, which were Google search #1, and allegedly they are using cancer viruses also, and man-made viruses spread in Ebola chemtrail fallout, which are absorbed by the skin, so they're putting vaccines in the illegal Ebola chemtrail fallout. So all the standards for cancer causing barium are transgressed worldwide because of the chemtrails. You can also call them cancer contrails, it doesn't really matter, it's illegal anyway. My question to you, so it's a cloud seeding patent. My question to you all is how to end the illegal directed energy weapon torture with HAARP. People that try to press charges of directed energy weapon attacks are labeled paranoid schizophrenics and psychotic people by the Psychiatrists Diagnostic Statistical Manual, and the police refused me my right to press charges of incitement to commit genocide. A lawyer told me pressing charges of damages caused by cancer cell phone radiation was impossible, though it is easy to prove exposure to cancer cell phone radiation of a cancer cell phone for 90 seconds causes lumping red blood cells, a symptom known to doctors as rouleau, and people that used a cancer cell phone had tumors on the side of their brain where they kept the cancer cell phone visible on MRI scans. Other point, I also did measurements that show that behind the aluminum foil there is 100 to 300 times less cancer cell phone radiation, depends on whether you're talking about cancer UMTS or cancer GSM. So people that pretend that aluminum foil does not shield or protect you against cancer cell phone radiation are lying. You also see it on satellites. Many satellites have mylar and or aluminum foil. And you can test it easily with a cheap HF radiation meter so that you know for yourself that those people are lying. And why would you let other people test your blood when you can do it yourself with a microscope, with a USB ocular? I think your health is the most important thing. Your life is number one. Number two is real love. And number three is the real law. So not religious laws in violation of the real law, but real law. Other point is that many people think Netanyahu will still attack Iran and that there is evidence of this. Well, point I can make about that is that the insane preemptive nuclear doctrine is in violation of the Prevention of Nuclear War Agreement, so that has to be changed back to normal anyhow. And the argument that it doesn't matter that people can press anyway is not valid, because the risk that they press, of course, is decreased by changing the insane preemptive nuclear doctrine back to normal, so that they may only press the button if their country is under attack by others with synthetic telepathy, with nuclear weapons and scalar weapons, of course. To prevent a world war, Israeli planes that attack Iran must be shot down. I agree with Zbigniew Brzezinski on that, because preventing a world war is more important, since billions of lives are at stake, because World War III would surely result in MAD, and none without a Tesla plasma dome would survive. If the planet would explode, no one would survive a third world war. Safety first, don't do it unless you are able to control the outcome. Recovery begins with non-compliance. Well, how about that? So please mail me. I'm flipu@yahoo.com with the letter U instead of Y or U, or prologic999 is my Skype name, so then you can always Skype me. My Skype is almost always on. So these were my points about HAARP. So many people don't know that HAARP is used to torture people, that it is HAARP they're using, not ground wave emergency network or satellites or cancer microwave radiation, which is easy to shield with aluminum foil. And they're not using ultrasound, they're not using implants or other things. They're using synthetic telepathy, quantum computer and scalar waves, which pass through any material known to man in reality. And it took me a long time to figure that out. I was using Brillo pads, and I was using new metal, pyramid shaped new metal basically, that I used to wear. And well, all of that of course doesn't protect you against your scalar waves. Nikola Tesla's wireless energy is well documented. The bird is back again. And there are other videos in my channel, so if you click on my name, Ulrich Hoffman, on YouTube, then you will find other videos of the birds. One is the universal peace bird, and the other one is the great tit that you hear ticking against my window. The bird feeder basically is connected to the window so that I can film and photograph the bird. And I have one very nice photo of the bird with yellow feathers, with some food in its mouth in reality. And the ring I wear which has a shape of a pentagram, and the other one a cannabis leaf, basically. That's this one. This one's very nice. I love this one. It's very cheap on eBay and it has real gold in it. And it's really cool. I like it. Anyway, that's because I think that the Satanists don't own the pentagram, the Jewish, what they call Jewish people, which is a concept I don't believe in, don't own the hexagram, and they're just mathematical shapes, and the pentagram is phi, basically. It has phi in it, like the Great Pyramid of Giza. It's this one, which is a scale model from Courthouse Altus, which you can download for free and print, and then you can make your own 3D pyramid, which is a scale replica of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Really cool that they put that online. They must be nice people. Universal peace now. May we be universal peace now. Vive la France! Okay. See if I can blow some smoke things. So everybody is also brain controlled, so although the YouTube counter might be real, they are brain controlled, so certain people get loads of viewers and other people get almost no viewers. So the people that really expose them almost have no viewers. And the people with most bullshit, most lies that they want to spread to control people, and because they want to shift the blame from the innocent to the guilty. Basically, if they did it, and blah blah blah. Of course, you want to shift the blame from the innocent to the guilty if you're innocent yourself. At the moment there seems to be too much wind. Normally I am able to blow some nice circles. I think I have uploaded other videos with them. So if you are Kevin and Annette, also please do contact me with the ladies that contact you have promised me, because I still want to press charges, and at least I want to communicate with other people, other directed energy weapon torture victims, or targeted individuals, if you will, because I think it helps to let others know when you're being attacked, when you're being tortured, and the more of us the better. United we stand, divided we fall, I hear. So I think I know things nobody knows, because I've been targeted for over 30 years. They've tortured me every day in reality. And it can also make you smart and perhaps even stronger. If it doesn't kill you, it can make you sick, I'd hear. Because they say if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. I think that's BS. Bravo Sierra, bullshit. So then I don't use the word, and then I don't have to censor my video. Is there anything else that's important? Get storable food and radiological water filter, and also weapons to protect your family for the event a world war or some other calamity does break out, and you're going to have to survive. Most people want to survive this, like me. So we demand universal peace now. The taxpayers have paid to be protected by the government, not to be annihilated with slow and soft kill methods in violation of the Genocide Convention. So universalpeace.jimdo.com. Peace to you all, and I wish you all happy holidays anyway, though I don't believe anything. Believing is stupid, knowing is smart. universalpeace.jimdo.com. My YouTube channel has more nice things. You can just click on my name, which is at the bottom of this video in reality, somewhere over there. There they are. So, and please like my video then. It matters. Universal peace now.